Fresh and glowy skin with gold rimmed bronze eyes and maroon lips. This is the look that I put together when I stepped out for Onam yesterday in this Get Ready With Me. If you are new to my channel, then hi guys, I'm Kavya, and stay tuned till the end of the video to see the final look reveal with the Onam sari. So I'm going ahead and prepping my skin with the Nykaa facial oil. Now this step has been a latest addition to my makeup routine and I have been obsessed with the results that it gives me because it instantly gives my skin such a natural sheen without being too oily, and makeup just kind of looks so much more natural. You will see what I mean when we go ahead with the video. And now I'm going ahead with the PAC primer and just using it to kind of blur the open pores and the little fine lines that I have around my forehead, around my under eyes, nose, and especially around my lips. This will just help your makeup sit a lot more better and look much more high definition. I'm now going ahead with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer under my eyes, on my nose, under my chin, on my forehead, and basically all the problem areas on my face. The reason I'm using this before going ahead with my foundation is because I ideally want to use very little amount of foundation on my skin to create a very natural looking effect, and since the concealer is lighter than my skin tone, it will instantly brighten up my face too, giving a very radiant effect. Now the reason that I'm shooting this in my bathrobe and not my Kerala sari is because I have a ton of Kerala saris, but they're all back in Bombay, and when I was coming back to Dubai this time, I didn't really anticipate not going back home to Bombay for this long because I don't think anybody expected COVID-19 to stretch as long as it has. So I'm going to be borrowing my friend's sari when I reach her home, where we are going out for the Onam Sadhya today. So yeah, and now after my foundation, I'm just going ahead and setting it all with the K Beauty loose powder. I told you guys in the previous video I have been loving using this powder to set my base in place. It does the work, and yeah, it's really a good buy at the rate that it retails at. As always, links to all the products will be in the description box below. So now that my base is in place, I'm moving on to my brows. I'm just using a brush to tame my brows and give it a good direction. You guys know I have a video dedicated on how I do my brows. That's pretty in-depth. I'll leave a link to it right here on the screen. You guys can check that out to see how I usually fill in my brows. And now that I am done filling it with a cake, I'm just going in with my Benefit pencil and just adding a little strokes here and there whenever my brows look a little sparse to fill them up, because I feel like for a Kerala Onam look, eyes play such an important role. It's all about those eyes, and which means that we are kickstarting with our eyeshadow. I am using the Nude palette by the Balm Cosmetics to create this really easy base, nothing too dramatic yet. We're just creating a really nice base to work with. Make sure you're blending it all out, and then we move on to the Nykaa Crushed Berries palette, and I'm using this really nice pinkish maroon shade because the blouse that I have with me is a shade of maroon, and I'm just using it on the outer corners of my eye like so. Even with the blouse, honestly, all my blouses are back in India, and I just had this one makeshift blouse that you will see in the end of the video, which I decided to wear today. And of course, what is a festive look without gold, a touch of gold to the eyes? So I'm just using this really beautiful pigmented gold color from the same Crushed Berries palette by Nykaa, and using it from the inner corner of my eye to somewhere mid eye. And don't worry too much, we will go ahead with the darker maroon color and blend it all in and even saturate it a little bit. Just work your way slowly and steadily whenever you're doing a little dramatic look with your eyes, because that gives you so much more control in terms of the final impact that you want to make. Now I'm just going ahead with my trusted plum kajal in the shade black and tight lining my eyes. I always make sure I do this whenever I'm doing an eye makeup look, and usually I'd use a brown color on my lower lash line because I think it looks so much more softer. But since this is a Onam Kerala inspired look, I'm obviously going all out with black rimmed eyes. And I earlier thought I'd do a really nice black winged liner, but like you will see ahead, I decided otherwise because I thought that this looked a little too sharp and well defined, and I wanted the whole look to be really soft and glam and very natural because we were going to be having sadhya at home. It was a home affair, so I just dabbed a little black shade of eyeshadow on my eyeshadow brush and went over my liquid eyeliner like this over the upper lash line and also on my lower lash line to create this really beautiful deep and intense cold eyes. Now moving on to the mascara, I'm using the Maybelline mascara, and I kid you not, mascara can make such a big difference to how your eventual eye makeup looks. I just zoomed in to show you guys what I mean. I mean, just look at the difference between the left and the right eye. Mascara really binds your complete look together, so don't skip this step, especially when you're doing something where you know your eyes are the focus. So I'm just going ahead and now adding the mascara to my other eye, cleaning up a little with my beauty blender if there were any fall offs or anything of that sort. And now I'm going ahead with my bronzer, not really to add contouring but to just add a bit of warmth, like you guys can see. As you guys will see in the next couple of steps, I didn't want to go all out with my bronzer and my blush. I just wanted to add a bit of warmth to my face, so I'm now going ahead with my blush and just using it to blur any harsh lines that might be there with my bronzer. And like you can see, not really adding too much color. For my lips, I decided to go ahead with my L'Oreal lip cushion in the shade Plum Blossom. Links will be down in the description box below. But I decided to use this before going ahead with my liquid lip cream because I just wanted the makeup to stay all day long. I knew it was going to be a long day, and more importantly, I knew I was going to be eating sadhya. So yeah, just going ahead and using my NYX lip cream in the shade Madrid. I am absolutely obsessed with this color. It looks so stunning and it dries into a really nice matte shade, like you will see in a couple of seconds. It is just so beautiful, and I feel like that made such a big difference to the complete look. And now I'm going ahead and using my Huda highlighter. I usually use this highlighter whenever I don't want something that's very over the top, but this really beautiful sun-kissed glow. Just look at that glow. It looks so natural and it's perfect for indoor settings. So I'm just using that on my high points on my face, and I'm also using the pink shade to run over my blush. And yeah, I think this is the perfect combination for indoor settings, and given the COVID-19 situation, I feel like there's going to be a lot of celebrations that's going to be indoors, so this might be your go-to combination. Of course, I'm going ahead on the inner corner of my eye with a little bit of gold just for that little pop, and setting it all with my finishing spray. And kid you not guys, don't skip this step if you want your makeup to last all day long and look radiant and fresh. It makes such a big difference. Once you start doing this, there's no going back. And now that I was almost done with my makeup, it looked so nice, so radiant, so natural, and still so glam. I decided to just show you guys by adding a little bit of a bindi and my jhumka earrings. Of course, I didn't have the sari with me because I would be doing that at my friend's place. So yeah, this is what the makeup look turned out like. I loved it. It lasted all day long. And now, without any further ado, let me show you how I dressed up in the sari. This is how my final look turned out. It was just so authentic, and yeah, felt like a true blood Keralite, though I might not be that. But yeah, it felt like a celebration after months. We also had a sadhya spread. It was just so tasty. If you've never had a sadhya spread before, make sure you add this to your to-do list. All of this was prepared at home by Anisha's aunt. This is her. And yeah, we were all dressed up in Kerala saris, and it almost felt like life was normal, even if for a couple of hours. I wish you all a very happy Onam and take care.